Now, the most accurate weather forecast in South Texas with meteorologist Juan Acuna.
Hi everyone, welcome back and a good Monday afternoon to you as we start off with our Aztec Chevrolet. This is our live sky cam as we look over in that vicinity, and you can see on Highway 77 we have a little thunder shower that's moving into the Beeville region and not really raining at the site, but you can see that little thunderstorm off into the distance. Nothing severe out there, but I wish we saw more some of these clouds moving into the region that had some rainfall in them, but it's been pretty dismal. It's been a little bit frustrating as well with this rainfall event that we continue to track here, but as we look at the tropical satellite, you really have to wonder, with this much moisture right over South Texas and you look out the window and it's not raining, really frustrating. It's frustrating for us as well, but nonetheless, this tropical wave, this is not a named storm. In fact, the National Hurricane Center continues to have a very low chance of development within the next 48 hours. I don't think it's going to develop. The National Hurricane Center only has a 10% chance, but still, no matter how you look at it, all this moisture is going to continue to push off to the west over the next couple of hours as we go into overnight and on into Tuesday and on into Wednesday as well. Some of us have gotten some rainfall so far, so that's certainly some good news, but not enough by any means necessary. We continue to have a coastal flood advisory for the bays out there, and this is just for above normal tides that may reach up to the dunes, so use caution if you live out there. And of course, there is a high rip current risk as well. From now until noon on Tuesday, use caution. Even small craft advisories for the offshore waters. That goes until 5 o'clock for tomorrow. There's all the rain. You can see it near the coastline, and then it gets close to Corpus Christi, and then someone scares it off and it moves back off into the Gulf of Mexico. That's because it's a bit stable over land at this point right now, because the extra cloud coverage has made our atmosphere a little bit stable. It's not getting hot as it was before with only a high of 84 degrees, but still, we're going to be looking at this shower activity to slowly make its way into the inland areas with just a couple of little showers peppering the region at this point right now. But 1.14 inches of rain fell out in Flower Bluff near the Naval Air Station earlier this morning, almost 0.4 of an inch out in Rockport, 0.04 off in Beeville. And other than that, that's about it. Just a couple of little spots in the inland areas that pick up to between about 1/10 of an inch to 2/10 of an inch of rain as well. But here you have it. There's a Doppler radar as we have it in motion. There's plenty of rain up to the north, and there's still plenty of rain off into the Gulf of Mexico. So there's still plenty to go around. More of the lion's share of the rain that's been hitting around Houston and between Lake Charles as well, that's going to continue to go for those folks as well. And as we look at the big picture at this point, we have a trough that's off into the west of us, and we actually have a frontal boundary that's trying to push into the northern sections of the state at this point. So this is going to be pulling all this moisture up to the north, this little tropical wave. And of course, we have high pressure off into the Gulf of Mexico, so this is also aiding in trying to push this moisture closer into our region. And again, it needs to do so. We need that rainfall, and only scattered showers is what we've been seeing so far. However, as we go into Tuesday and on into Wednesday, we'll look for this tropical wave to actually move onshore, and we'll still have this scattered to numerous possibility of thunder showers with some locally heavy downpours. Then, as we go into Thursday and Friday, this tropical wave is going to move farther to the north. High pressure into the upper levels of the atmosphere going to set up to the west of us, and that's quickly going to move all this moisture away from us here, and we're going to get back to a very dry pattern. But again, the heaviest of rain still expected to be around Houston, right along the coastline here in Corpus Christi as well. So for this rainfall event, again, some of it could be locally heavy. 2 to 4 inches is going to be on average, with those higher amounts that are going to be near the coastline, and there's going to be less inland with only about 1 to 2 inches possible there. Future tracker as we go into tonight shows the possibility of those thunder showers mainly in the northern sections, but by tomorrow afternoon we'll look for that rain chance to stick here, and then we'll see the same opportunity going into Tuesday and on into Wednesday afternoon as well. So 76, 86 tomorrow, 76, 86 on Tuesday. Again, some locally heavy rain scattered to numerous showers and some thunder showers. More isolated though on Thursday. After that, the rain goes away, heating back up. It gets windy over the weekend with highs into the middle 90s. Stephania, Priscilla.
That's right. In case you were missing that really